Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl, where we have a tight game. It's 20-20, Our Lady of Sacred Heart and Dakota. Before we get into the first questions for round two, we want to thank someone very important to us today, Lynn Stainbrook, who's the Executive Director of the Rockford Public Library. She is here as our judge. So thank you, Lynn, for being here, supporting State Line Quiz Bowl, and of course, supporting these fantastic students. We are about to head into our Rock Valley College volleyball round. We just had a coin toss to determine who would go first. Dakota won that toss and has elected to go first in our lightning round, which means Our Lady of Sacred Heart, you get the first question in volleyball. The volleyball round is named sort of how it works. It's just a back and forth with questions. If you get a question correct, you get 10 points. If not, we toss that question. The other team gets a different question and a chance to earn 10 points. So there's no stealing of points. You can confer, but I need to hear only from the captain. So Lady of Sacred Heart will be Claire, right? And for Dakota, it'll be Mitchell. Okay. Our Lady of Sacred Heart, you get the very first question. Again, you can confer, and we'll get to as many of these questions as we can in this round. Here is your first question in the Rock Valley College volleyball round. What author wrote about the beginning of the armadillos and how the leopard got his spots in Just So stories, and about Mowgli in the Jungle Book? Rudyard Kipling is the author for that. Rudyard Kipling. This question is yours, Dakota. Vladimir and Estragon do not move at the end of what Samuel Beckett play named after a figure who never appears? Waiting for Godot is the name of that play. No points, and we move on. What city, whose War Memorial Stadium hosts college football's Delta Classic, is home to the Clinton Presidential Library and is Arkansas's capital? Time ran out. Little Rock was the answer. Little Rock's the capital of Arkansas. To you, Dakota. What property of a substance is defined as the ratio of its mass to that of an equivalent volume of water?
Buoyancy.
Incorrect. Specific gravity we needed. Another question now to Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. What metallic element found in the mineral pitchblende has a fissile 235 isotope that is capable of sustaining a nuclear chain reaction?
Uranium.
Uranium is correct. 10 points for Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Dakota, what composer of music for strings, percussion, and celesta studied Hungarian folk music and wrote the one-act opera Bluebeard's Castle? That was a tough one. Bela Bartok. Tough music history question there. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. What point, which was renamed by John II from the name given to it by Bartolomeu Dias, the Cape of Storms, is near the southern tip of Africa? The Cape of Storms was renamed Cape of Good Hope. Cape of Good Hope. Next question, Dakota. Henry VII was the first king of England from what royal house that rose to power after the War of the Roses?
Tudor.
Tudor is correct, just inside the buzzer. 10 points, Dakota. It's now a 30-point game. What composer of the opera Circe included an ala hornpipe in his water music and wrote the oratorio Messiah, which includes the Hallelujah chorus?
Handel.
Handel is correct. 10 points for Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, and that is the last question we have time for in this round. It's now a 10-point game between the two of you. 40 for Our Lady of Sacred Heart, and Dakota, you have 30 points. We're halfway through the game. There are lots of questions left, which means lots of points left on the board. That is a small gap, so this is a very exciting and tight game. We'll see how it ends in just a few minutes, but first a chance for you to play at home. Our Bergstrom bonus question. We'll be back with the answer right after this break. Stay with us.
In which year did Spain win its first World Cup football title?